The making of a eunuch. Harry and Meghan sit down with Oprah. None of us watched it, but we all have opinions about it.
Yes, we all do. And none of us did watch it. This was the talk of the town last week for a whole week. Mm-hmm. I think it generated more think pieces and discussion than like all of the 2016 to 2020 Trump experience. It was crazy. Yeah. And she's still the freaking queen. It got like 16 million people watching a broadcast show. That's insane.
Yeah.
With those numbers in this time, no one does that anymore.
Yeah.
Oprah's the GOAT. The reason I didn't watch it because I was like, oh, rich people sitting around talking about their messed up families. Like, this is just every cocktail party I've ever been to in my life. I don't need to waste my time doing this.
Exactly.
I don't got time for this shit. But it was quite the cultural phenomenon.
Yeah. That patio furniture that they were sitting on sold out.
Yeah. It was kind of like Schrodinger's interview, though. It's one of those cultural moments that seemed like a Rorschach test for wherever you kind of fell on the political spectrum is the way you felt about the interview. There weren't many team royals, but there were some team royals because it is kind of funny that an American is like sticking it to the royal family again. And then there was all of Team Meghan and Team Harry and Team Oprah. And then there were people who thought that Meghan is annoying. And that is
those people are all sitting right here.
What I hate about any of this stuff is that I don't deny that the royal family might be racist and that Britain's tabloids are racist and that there's racism. Mm-hmm. We can all agree.
Yes.
We know it exists. What I don't like is that if you dare to criticize her, you're automatically labeled racist.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. That is not an even playing field.
Yeah.
Like equality means you get the shit taken out of you too.
Right.
The piss taken out of you.
I'm an equal opportunity. You annoy me.
Yeah.
I don't care what color you are. It's just, I will. If you annoy me, you annoy me.
I know. And one of the things was somebody's like, people keep saying it's like something they just can't put their finger on, and it's the racism.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm like, or it's the malignant narcissism and the fact that she has a personality disorder, I think. And those things are very hard and sneaky to really identify.
Right. Unless you've had some experience dealing with
and
them.
It's just actresses. No offense to your sister, Sam, but just actresses in general. Like, just when she was like blinking.
What?
We've talked a lot about her on here, which is why this is in our wheelhouse. You divide poor Harry from his brother. They've been through so much together.
Automatic red flag. She definitely drove a wedge. I'm not saying she tied him up and threw him in a car on a plane and carried him off to LA, which she might have done. But
she did that. She did do that.
She definitely was part of their fracturing, and that's a big red flag to me.
The thing that drives me the most crazy is that Harry's poor little granddaddy is in the hospital. And the queen has to deal with this crap while her freaking husband is dying. It's just there's no shame. It's disgusting.
Her husband of like
70 billion years.
Like, how long have they been married? They've been married forever.
Yeah, and so maybe the queen had Diana murdered. Okay. I can understand
Is that what people are saying?
Yes,
the paparazzi. How many times has that happened before?
Never. It's never happened before.
Until Diana spoke out.
Yeah.
Sam believes this conspiracy theory.
As a royal, I believe it.
Sam knows the lengths the royals will go to protect their bloodline.
To silence the dissenters within their ranks.
Totally understand.
You'd better watch out, Sam.
No, Maggie.
No, Maggie.
It's a good thing we're shooting in an undisclosed location.
Every time Maggie tries to silence Sam, there's a hit put out. A jihad is put out on Maggie. There is a part of me that's like, you knew what you were signing up for. And it's hard for me to hear about somebody who's whining about becoming a princess and getting too much attention. You did know you knew what you were getting into, and you knew it would be relentless. Sure, you don't know what that's like, but I'm not really crying about any of these people and their hardship. And that's not to say that people who have money can't experience hardship. They absolutely can. But money makes hardship a lot easier.
It does. It certainly does.
I didn't know there was an HR for the royal family. That was funny to me. That's like having an HR on a weed farm. You know, like, what are they doing? The commitment to being the king and queen of identity politics is not necessarily something I'm stoked about.
Ugh.
But they know they need to make their money that way. I just feel bad. I just imagine poor little Harry. And he's like, Meghan, do we have to go on Oprah? My grandmumsy is going to be so sad.
Grandmumsy, she's gonna write me out of her will.
Grandpapa's in the hospital and we're airing our dirty laundry in front of Oprah. I don't know if this is a good idea.
And she's like, we're going on.
We need to make the money.
It's Oprah.
That's the other thing that fucking drives me crazy is that they were like, we're leaving the royal family so we can leave the public eye. We want some privacy. Anyway, we're going to go on Oprah now.
No, it's
Like,
that's
what
why it's such fucking
You're
bullshit.
so full of shit.
Just go live your lives if that's really what you want. But no, they don't want to be out of the spotlight.
Yeah, and they're boring. The only thing interesting about them is their beef with the royal family. No one wants to listen to them. People wanted to listen to whale moans more than they wanted to listen to the these two talk about anything because they're tedious and boring.
Yeah.
And what are you going to listen to the stupid color that they're painting in their $45 million mansion in Montecito? Like, I don't give a shit. No, you're not interesting. That's why I didn't watch it. And that's all I have to say about that thing I didn't watch.
We had quite a lot to say about that.
But then they don't even mention Prince Andrew's a pedophile.
Yeah.
That's right.
Maybe this is the thing. Maybe Andrew's paying them to distract from his pedo vibe. That's why they left. They had to get their kids away from dirty Uncle Andy.
That's a conspiracy theory
Dirty,
I can
creepy
get
Uncle
behind.
Mm-hmm. Dirty pedo Uncle Andy. They're
We're
like,
on to you, Uncle Andy.
it is pretty funny, too, that they're like, we're leaving Britain because of all the racism to go to America, which is allegedly systemically racist.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Apparently
would you
not
come
as
here?
racist as Britain.
we're supposedly the most racist place in the world. We're not. Get out there and travel and see how racist other places are.